Hello you guys, IMDEXSTAR here and welcome back to my channel. So for today's vlog, I'm actually going to bring you along with me as I go to the mall. We are going to the Mall of Qatar and I just really wanted to check out on how the scene is already going because we are currently on phase 4 on easing out the restrictions from what happened in the previous months that we have experienced worldwide. So we're already on phase 4, so majority, or actually all of the stores are now open and there are a bit more, hopefully there will be a bit more people going out, so we will see on how the things are going already. Alright, and then of course we'll grab a bit of lunch and things like that and we'll see what happens. And then of course I will do my weekly groceries and then come home and I will try, emphasis on try, because I will try and have been wanting to create ratatouille. It's a dish that I have been very intrigued about and I wanted to try. I've done my research, I've done what I can to really recreate the dish, so we'll shop for our ingredients later on and then we'll do ratatouille, and then I don't know, I'm planning to cap off the night with Netflix and a bit of wine. Alright, so let us go and start our day. So here we are in Mall of Qatar. We're going to the middle or the center or somewhere because we are looking for food. Going through a fountain. Huh? Did it skid it? There. We're going to the middle or like a center, and then there's gonna be a big fountain there as well, and we will look for somewhere to eat. Starting lunch with nachos. And of course, I don't know, it doesn't look appealing, but guacamole is guacamole. Let's start lunch. And because somebody here is craving for deep dish pizza, we have Farmer's Market deep dish pizza and tenderloin tip. Of course, my veg will not be missing. Bon appetit!
I knew what you're gonna say that.
Bon appetit! Alright. So after lunching, we are now going around the shops. After lunching, na kami kanang takeaway because we were not able to finish. So we already have dinner. So we're going around the shops, and then later on, of course, we will do usual groceries. See you in a bit. Let's go around the shop. So all the stores are now open. It's just that, well, if you will see, there are very less people because it's a weekday. So it's like we own the mall. It's like the mall is open just for us. So currently on a bit more of a premium side of the mall. And look at that area down there. Isn't that so cute? It's like a coffee shop of some sort. So pretty. Then you have other shops or boutiques all over. Alrighty. I am already back home and I'm already done with my time in the mall. So while we're waiting for the leftover deep dish pizza that we got from lunch, we're eating it for dinner. We will just chill out and then start with our night for the weekend, for my weekend. so here it is, already heated up, deep dish pizza, our leftover from lunch, which is going to be dinner, while watching launching of new Apple products. So here is my own charcuterie plate because I don't have a board. That is pretzels, grapes, cheese. That one over there is honey. And you have a bit of pistachio, pretzels, and of course, my ever reliable. While going through and actually looking for things on Netflix. So, it's my weekend. It's my rules. Let's start the ball rolling. Hello, you guys. It's already the day after. And I think last night I left you off where I think we were enjoying a bit of a wine, cheese night, and things like that. It was a bit of a chilled night with a bit of Netflix. So last night, after dinner, which was the deep dish pizza left over from what we had for lunch, that's what we had for dinner. Supposed to be, I was to do ratatouille for dinner. But then again, I was too tired to cook, to cut vegetables and things like that. So I opted to have the leftover pizza for dinner. And we had a bit of a cheese wine night and things like that. And then I was off to bed because I was really too tired last night. Okay. Then again, fast forward today, I decided to do the ratatouille for lunch. And for those of you who doesn't know what a ratatouille is, it is basically a French dish of a vegetable stew. Well, in the olden days, it was like a vegetable stew. It was like combination of the vegetables that they have at the moment, and it is a tomato-based stew. All right. So, but you know, modern day things have been recreated and changed and things like that, and have been modified. And I am also not able to find majority, not really majority, but I'm not able to find zucchini and the yellow squash and things like that. So I opted to switch it out with something else. Nevertheless, this is my version of a ratatouille. So let's go to the kitchen and prep, cook, and do this ratatouille. Alrighty, we're already in the kitchen, and these are the ingredients that you will need for your ratatouille. Well, there are a few things that I am adding, so you know. So first thing you will need, of course, is for your sauce, which is going to be bell peppers, and then this is my own addition, which will be mushrooms to the sauce, and then you will have onions to saute, and then this is basil. This is Italian basil. I'm gonna actually split this in half because half of it will be in the sauce and then half of it will be on when we are layering later on. And then, because I'm too tired to chop, we'll be using garlic powder, and then their tomato sauce, which is already flavored a little bit, and then oregano, and then of course your salt and pepper to taste. All right, so for your layering, we have the basic ratatouille ingredient, which is tomato and eggplant. And I'm not able to find any zucchini and the yellow squash, so I am replacing it with carrots. All right, so let's start cooking. Let me show you how you can turn this into this. First up, we'll prepare our sauce. We have a pot right here for a bit of olive oil, and then we'll put in your onions. Then now we add in our mushrooms. We'll just saute our mushrooms. Salt and pepper. saute that, and then we'll just wait for the mushrooms to wilt down a little bit. So we cover that for maybe just a minute or so, and then we'll add in the rest. All right, so after maybe just a minute or 2 minutes, as you can see, there's already a bit of a juice going on, or a bit of a sauce going on because of the mushrooms yielding all its juices. Because I'm too tired to chop garlic. I put a bit of garlic powder. All right, and then we'll add in our bell peppers. Mix it through. Then it's now time to add our tomato sauce. Then we mix this. And then we cover it, let it simmer for 5 minutes. All right, so after 5 minutes, it's gonna be bubbling out like this. Okay. We'll put in a little bit of your aromatics. Of course, you'll have your oregano. This is a bit more aromatic and a bit flavor, and of course, we'll put in half of the basil because half will be on the layering part, so we'll put in half of it. All right, so that's in. You can tear it up with your hands, that's fine. All right, so put it in. Mix it through. So at this point, your bell peppers will be a little bit softer, and then you'll have a very lovely sauce already. You'll have your aromatics, additional flavor because of the basil, because of the oregano that we put in. All right, so we'll take it off the heat, and then we'll let it cool down a bit so we can assemble. All right, so we have already a dish prepared right here. We'll be layering everything now. So I've actually just prepared a bit of sprinkle of added flavor. This is garlic powder, oregano, and then salt and pepper that we have combined that we'll be sprinkling on top of the vegetables because, as you know, these doesn't have any flavor at the moment, okay? And also there'll be an additional flavor profile, which is Parmesan cheese. All right, we'll be adding Parmesan cheese to give it a bit more of a different dimension, if you know. Okay, so you have your sauce here. Let us put a layer of the sauce there. If you will see, it's still steaming hot. I don't know if you can see that across the camera, but it's still steaming hot. We have let it cool down already, but we really need to be assembling this already. And right now, you should already have your oven preheated because we'll be putting this in the oven as soon as we have everything layered. So you have this. So what you'll do is you get an eggplant and this. You layer that. We have very, very small carrots. So as much as possible, we layer our carrots like that. So as you can see, there will be that layer, all right? So you can see all that layer, that like this. You put them all together, and then we'll cut it in one layer and then top it off with another layer later on, okay? So let's do this layer first. the first layer in, we'll just flavor our layer. We'll just flavor this layer with our sprinkle because it doesn't have any flavor at the moment. So we'll just sprinkle it in. And then our remaining basil, we'll put that on top. All right. Then we'll layer another sauce and then another layer of this. Let's do that. Okay, so our top layer is done. Of course, we just need to flavor it up because our veg would be a little bland if we don't. So we just flavor it up with our sprinkles, our sprinkle mixture. I think the recipe that I'm following called for like an olive oil or something, but I don't think I would want to put a bit more oil on it because I know that we have cheese. I think the cheese would be okay already. All right, and then of course we will put our basil. The color, oh my God, it's so beautiful. And if you can actually smell it right here, right now, it smells so good. And then your cheese. So this is ready for our oven. Let me put that. After 45 minutes, we'll bring it out. So this is our mini setup for lunchy. You have ratatouille, we're vegetarian today. A bit of grapes and a bit of fermented grape juice. Bon appetit! So here is my thing on my plate. Let's hope this tastes good. You usually have this with bread because of the sauce and all. So, no bread, only veg. I have enough colors here, see? Alrighty. Oh my gosh, that was it was a light and lovely lunch. I guess I will have to leave the vlog here today. I hope that you did enjoy our trip to the mall yesterday and our ratatouille today. And if you are wanting to try out that ratatouille recipe, I will put a link down below on the description box of the recipe that I try to follow, but of course I've had a few additions on my own. Okay, you guys, so if you did like this video, don't forget to click on the thumbs up and of course, subscribe to this channel. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day. See you on the next one. Bye!